take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drill. Yeah, champion.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going, and we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Check 52. 12. Bring it up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Metcalf. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards on 1st down. Carson, they stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
6 on the play. And this is 3rd and 2.
Now Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
You almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle.
That's good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
49-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
Down at the 48-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And on the slant, able to find Ayuk. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
4th down.
12. Mike 50. Here we go. Hey, Mike 50.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 46. He gives it off to Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Right there, 54 Mike. Let's pick it up. It's Aaron.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
and it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson being chased out left. And he's got Lockett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. The quick slant caught. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
11. Quick edge.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
11.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And returns it right back to Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 at the 19.
21.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Wilson will throw again. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Marcel Harris. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers.
They're trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling that action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. This is caught inside the 15. Wilson. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
It's a gain of 53.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
The score, Seahawks 21, 49ers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there. 1st down.
4-yard line.
13.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Jason Myers for the
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Benson Mayowa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, gun. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Let's go.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
We got that. 21.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
12, fellas, here we go.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. What's the run? They're running it.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, alert!
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And going for Ayuk again. This time he's got him. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180!
50, Mike, 50. All day, any day.
11.
50's the mark.
Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Mike, 50.
Garoppolo again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 11. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 24. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's it, baby.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Here's Wilson. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Mike 54. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On second down now, it's Carson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Tonight's final score, Seahawks.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Wilson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, get close, close. Silver up, silver up. 58, come on. 58, come on. All day, baby, all day.
Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
58, boys, 58, 58, come on. All day. Run left. Just like that. Check.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Daniels on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Out to his left. This one caught by Isabella. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Murray a give. This is Drake. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. On the move to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
51, Mike, 51. He don't know no better.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, watch the screen.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Is a turnover on downs.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Chris Carson. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got
You don't like this!
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Daniels on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Murray now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A final shot before half from Murray. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
Get ready! Get ready!
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Daniels on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On 2nd and 12, Murray escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Murray. Flushed out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
This is second nature, all is automatic.